back to another movie review. I am still catching up on some reviews, and a few weeks back I did go and see Thor Love and Thunder. This is the fourth Thor movie. It's the, I don't know how many in phase 4. But yeah, I'm going to say right off the back, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like this film. It's one of my worst Marvel movies. It's definitely, for me anyways, the worst Marvel movie in phase 4. I preferred Eternals to this. Now a lot of people I know didn't. I'm going to say right off the bat, I didn't rate this at all. I just didn't like the whole styling of this movie, which is really weird because obviously Taika Waititi is the director for this movie, as well as he did Ragnarok. But Ragnarok is like one of my favourites. I absolutely love Ragnarok. But this is one of my least favourites, so it's very weird. I think they just went a bit overboard with it. We will start with some things I did like about the film, and that was Chris Hemsworth's performance. I thought he was great. We also got Natalie Portman coming back, and she actually reprised her role as Jane Foster, which obviously then she became the Mighty Thor. No spoilers in this. This is all in the trailer. So she became the Mighty Thor, and yeah, you know, she's going through a difficult time, and you know, she became the Mighty Thor, which was a really nice story. I liked how they did that with Mjolnir. I can never say that, Mjolnir. But yeah, I liked what they did there with that story of linking that and how she became Mighty Thor, especially for somebody who's never read like the comics and stuff. Like, I think it was just done quite well, really, in that sense. We also had Christian Bale in this movie. Now, he was the main villain, and he was playing Gore the God Butcher. Now, I loved the aesthetic of him as well. It was a bit weird in some scenes, but then it really worked in other scenes. So it was a bit 50-50 and split, but overall, I didn't mind it. It was okay. And Christian Bale is a fantastic actor anyways. So really good to get like a massive actor in a Marvel movie, especially even as a villain. I think they definitely should do this more. I know we've had her in the past, but I want this more. I just want great people in the MCU, like Benedict Cumberbatch, great actors just in the MCU is always good for everyone. But yes, this Thor movie didn't really do it for me. I found it to be very out there, very like just too flamboyant for me, really. You know, it was just too colourful. It wasn't as entertaining as other Marvel films have been for me. I didn't enjoy it at all. Well, I say I didn't enjoy it at all. Like, it just felt too predictable. I think the biggest problem with this movie is that it is one of the shortest Marvel films. I think it's coming in at like an hour and 55 minutes. It's below 2 hours. And I think that's one of the biggest problems in there. Whether or not they had to cut things due to COVID and productions and stuff like that, I'm not too sure, but it just felt too quick, too rushed. It didn't need to, you know, to be paced out that much and just all crammed into this short period. You know, you could have extended it by 10-15 minutes maybe, if they could have anyways, and that would have gone a long way. I feel like it was a bit too short for me, and it was like too much, too quick, too often. They were going here, everywhere, and it just felt like it was just going at a pace that I couldn't keep up with during the film. And yeah, you know, with Marvel films, I kind of want them to transport me to a different place, because it is kind of like fantasy, even though it's not, especially Thor, I guess, is. But it didn't take me anywhere at all. I didn't leave my seat in the cinema. I was still there. I wasn't transported to a different world. It was what it was. And it's a real shame, because as I say, Ragnarok was great, but this one for me, I just didn't prefer it. I think I preferred it to The Dark World, but you know, this one is probably the third of the Thor movies, with Thor obviously being number 2. So rating the movie, well, I am changing my rating system now so that I can link it up to Letterboxd. Now, if you want to follow me on there, please do. And I'm going to be giving this a 2-star. Now, 2-star for Thor is really low. It is what it is. I like the soundtrack as well. I didn't mention that. Some of the music, obviously we had that in the trailer as well. So that was in the film continuous. But it was a missed opportunity for me. It was really just, it didn't really grab me, and it didn't take me where I wanted to go. And that place was to Asgard. I wanted to be transported into the world of it, and I wasn't. And it is a shame. It is a real shame. You can normally tell this with Marvel films. Normally you go and see them more than once, and I've only ever seen this once, and I'm not looking forward to it coming out. Well, I'll just buy it on a 2 for $30. But you know, it's one of those. I'm not really looking forward to it. And yeah, 2 out of 5 stars is my rating. So there we go. Have you watched Thor Love and Thunder? Let me know your thoughts down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Letterboxd, and also stay tuned for more reviews coming very, very soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.